Hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna make a very interesting video, but it also a very hard video for me. And if you like it, please let me know because it actually give me motivation to actually deliver more content like this kind of video because it's kind of hard for me to do it. But because I believe that it's gonna be helpful to all of you or even to myself in the future. So basically in this video I'm gonna record every single thing, like every trade, the reason behind, and the emotion that I got, how do I feel every day, and how I feel if I break my rules, or how I feel if I win a trade, and how I do daily reflection, journaling, whatever. I try my best to record everything. And the purpose of this video is to let you know exactly how a trader see, how a trader feel, and how a trader actually go through a funding challenge. So enjoy the video. Remember the payment, not just waiting for. Yeah. So that's it. Now we are ready for the challenge. Let's go. So what is the game plan? So the game plan here is that it's gonna be a little different because I think it's easier to do it in the public and it's easier for me and for you to watch as well. So the game plan is I'm gonna risk because I'm gonna do 300k 300k funding talent from Myforexfunds. So the drawdown will be around 12%, which is 36,000. So I'm gonna risk 4,000 a trade. That means I have a 9 times. What does that mean? That means if I lose 9 trades in a row, I'm out. Good. And I'm gonna do 1 or 2 trades a day maximum. And I'm gonna do set and forget. I don't scale in, I don't scale out. That's it. Yeah, I don't check partial. And I'm gonna trade using ICT concept. And the analysis is gonna be discretionary mode, but the trade management and trade execution is gonna be mechanic, which is I have a rules and I just let them be. I don't interfere the trade. I just let them unfold. Good. And the risk reward ratio will be at least 1 to 1.5. Alright, so that is the basic rule that I must follow if I want to pass. So let's see how good or how disciplined I am. Okay. So right now this is the first trade and I'm gonna tell you why I took it, and you can see the green line here. What means this means the line market condition, like right now when I am recording this like market condition. So the reply button is not clicked, so is this not inside? I actually telling you exactly what I am thinking in my mind right now. So we have the liquidity zone right here have been grabbed up here. So when this happen, we have a displacement, and this displacement sending price into this consolidation zone right here, which I consider a bullish order block at this candle, somewhere at this candle, at this region. Then price trade back into a fair value gap. So what happened is price trade back into the fair value gap and failed to create a higher high, or it create some kind of rejection. So and this rejection send price trade lower into this bullish order block right here, and then price from this bullish order block price create a failed swing, and now we have a price create a failed swing, trade lower out of this fair value gap, and it doesn't respecting this order block. So for me, this kind of pure scenario, and yeah, I just shot, and I'm targeting there are two target. This one is low hanging fruit, but it only like wants 1.1 or that's the reason why I target the next one, which is give a better risk reward ratio, and I'm gonna hold this trade until stop loss or until take profit. So I see you when the trade is done. So as you can see, around 2 hours later, uh, price stop loss. Wow, it's literally came directly from the entry to my stop loss. Why there are no profits whatsoever. So I think that is something I have to work on as journaling and daily reflection. So that's it. We are down for the first trade, lost. Alright, so this is the second trade. We are in Go. This is a New York session, and we have as a liquidity just have been tapped in. The equal high have been taken, and then price create a displacement to the downside. And on daily perspective, we have a daily high right here, and eventually price had been consolidating around this the high, and today this high had been reclaimed, and for me that is sign of as long as price trading below this daily high, for me that is bearish. Now looking on the 1 hours, we can see that we have a shift in market structure right here, and what price is facing right now is a fair value gap, and so up here we have the fair value gap, and we have the major daily high. So for me, this is a trace of 1 to 2, and I'm using my stop loss to cover the fair value gap, and the daily is a major daily high right here. And now what I'm targeting is the sell side liquidity right here, and the bullish order block that's not really been tapped in yet. But for me, I'm gonna go for 1 to 2. Yeah, I don't want to go to so crazy thing. But yeah, that is a second trade. Let's see how it unfolds. And then you can see this is the market open. This line market condition. There no reply button whatsoever. This line market. Okay, so I will let you know once this price is unfold. Alright, so you can see that the gold trace already got a stop out after around 4 hours. So yes, so the second trace is a loss. So here is basically the end of the first day, you can see that I got stop out 2 trades. And yeah, that is just end for the day. Here's a gold trace, and here is the EU tree. Alright, so basically it got um it got stopped out and then it's going down, but it's not important. The important is I actually go and trade so quickly without observe market. I mean, I buy the challenge and yeah, I just go right straight into the uh, the trading view thing and trying to find um new trading opportunity, and within like I think 5 minutes, 10 minutes of marking down the area on the chart, and I immediately find and and yeah, just execute the trade. And does that mean that I didn't have a time to actually observe or really breaking down the story of market and determine quickly or daily buyers? So I will say that that is something that I will need to change tomorrow on the second day if I want to improve the strike rate. Otherwise, well, so the more important thing today is take stay sideline, observe more before pulling the trigger. That is something that I need to remind myself. And I know there's gonna be. I try to do the first and the only recording so that you can see the purest form of the emotion and the experiences and things that I'm trying to say to myself. But the good thing is the risk management and the execution and the emotion, everything is in check. The only thing is that I need to consider, like I just say, is the timing. The timing of my trading is quite off. So yesterday you're gonna do something, and again, I'm gonna make it better by slowing down myself and find my pace again. And I know this trying to record visualize is gonna be a stressful thing for my performances, but well, let's say that is another challenge, and I accept it. So okay, I see you on the second day. Hello everyone, so this is the first trade of the second day, and it's a Bitcoin trade. So let me go very quickly about why I took the trade. Well, we have a price out the short-term low, and it reacts as a bullet on the block right here. And if we using this during range, we have an OTE entry. Uh, because OTE mean optimal trade entry, and if we measure the fit from here to the high up here, you can see that price right now is as OTE region 62 level, and that's where I took the trade. And we have a fair value gap right here on 4-hour chart, and this fair value gap is not that is yeah not mitigate better whatever you call it. So this is where I am targeting the trade, and the trade is basically based on 1 hour and 4-hour chart. And what I'm seeing right here is I see a trade dry pattern, and I see a liquidity grab here. I see a fair value gap fill here and 4 hours bullish order block right here getting respected. So for me, that is quite enough to actually buy. And this for the trade is around yeah, more than 3 R. Let's see how many R I can grab. But basically, I think I entered around here. But the slip pace on no, not really slip pace, but the spread on my Myforexfunds fund is really high. So the entries got here. So you can see without the spread, it could be 4R, right? But with this high spread, things are really different. So this is something you really need to consider when you trade mostly with crypto, and you are going to take the challenge with Myforexfunds. So let's see how it play out. And just like always, you can see right here a green things say market open. So this is live market condition. Then no replay whatsoever. What I just told you is what I'm thinking right now. So this is basically just a trace, an optimal trade entry using the fit, using ICT concept. And so here is the second trade of the day, and it is the same time as my first trade is still opening on Bitcoin. You can see it's, and yeah, there's a second trade. And I don't usually open two trades at the same time because that is not the best thing to do. You can actually do that, but for the best performances, one trade at a time. Anyway, here is a second trade, and why I do it. Well, we have basically a grab liquidity, and we have a fair value gap right here have been filled, and price now acting at this fair value gap at spot level. And on 1 minute chart, what do we have? We have a liquidity grab, price trade back into this order block, but failed to create a new low. So this is a displacement. So when price trade back down here, I enter the trade. All right, and where my target? My target is around on 3 minutes. I see this order block right here, and it lined up with the liquidity right here. So this is my target. So that is 2.25 risk reward ratio. And let's see how it unfolds. Okay, not really a very complicated thing, very simple approach. That is done for the day. Let's see how things unfold. All right. And as usual, you can see market line, right? No inside. All right, so just a very quick update on the trades. You can see that it. I mean, yeah, I can close this now, but the thing is, I want to be. Yeah, I want to let take profit do its thing, and you can see when it right here it go over to take profit, and it just goes straight down, and then go back to take profit, and then it goes straight down. And to be honest, there are more than once I really want to just close the fucking trade. It just, but there are certain trades they're gonna behave like that, and some trade they're gonna retreat right into your stop loss. But it is what it is, and I will let it play out because it is not a matter of profit and loss. This is a matter of longevity. And in order to have this longevity, I want myself to be able to like following my rules and to be disciplined. So I will let you know how this trade eventually turned out. So that is just a quick update on my emotional thing, because this trade is kind of pain in the ass. But yeah, let's see how it unfolds. So here is the update on the trade. It turned all the way down to my stop loss, and now it's coming back and probably touching the target. I mean, this doesn't happen a lot, but they, but it does happen. But I don't want it to happen when I was recording, and especially I am on a drawdown. A win would a win would be better. At this moment, I gotta say that like I don't want to record anymore. Like a little bit hilarious, a little bit upset, a little bit yeah. It made me wonder like, did I make the right choice? And to be honest, I think from my experiences, every time when there a market shift in this trading session, usually there will be something. There's something gonna be different, and when I see this kind of thing, I really want to manually close it, and but that is man, it's just. But I'm gonna stay with my decision because without watching the chart, it actually gave me a lot of clarity and it gave me a lot of peace in my mind, and it helped me for my decision on the next trade. So I will not say that it's I will not say that not closing is a good idea, but I will not also say that closing is a good idea either, because I have the rules, and this time I really want to stick to it. And if it's a loss, let it be. Let's see if I can stick to the, because from my experiences, either I losing, either I lose. Following my rules, it feels a lot better than winning by breaking the rules, over leverage, over trade, revenge trade, losing but following the rule feeling a lot better. So whatever. Okay, I don't want to talk too much. Let's save it for your reflection, for the journaling. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the second day daily reflection, and to be honest, this is Friday now, and I supposed to do the reflection the day before, but it was late and yeah, was not in the mood after losing this trade. So just a quick update about the slippage on my Myforexfunds fund is I think if you can see when I check the trade based on 1 hour chart with like bigger stop loss, then I got a little slippage, and yeah, it not really much. But when I scalp my trade on 5 minutes, which is my loss sign and my stop loss, the loss sign gonna be a little bigger and the stop loss gonna be a little tighter. So you can see the slippage it went quite, yeah, it's quite crazy, like 20 more or something. And I think that's not really a good thing. So compared to FTMO, I'm gonna say that if you are a day trading, like scalping on 1 minute or 5 minute chart, then definitely go for FTMO because the slip pay on my Fred fund is quite it is something to consider. Even I think they give you 12% of max drawdown, so that is a good thing. But the downside about the slip pay as well. So if you are like trading from 15 minute to 1 hour, then I think you should be fine. There's not much to consider, but definitely avoid the high impact news. Definitely. But if you are scalping, like I just say, thinking about FTMO, even it's quite expensive. Otherwise, it's not complaining. It's just basically you know about the firm and you just adapt your trading to actually fit it. So yeah. So yesterday, two trades, one trade still open. The Bitcoin trade still open. Um, the gold trade, I went from just like you saw from almost TB to stop loss, and so there are two things I need to consider. The first one is my take profit target. Definitely, I need to see and look at the chart like why did I target that area and why price couldn't reach that area. And the second thing is about should I have been closing the trade? It's have been a good day, but um I think I was very like just following my rules without considering to break it when it is necessary. And I know deep down that sometimes breaking the rule is good. Like it gives you um but for me, from my experiences, I lose a lot by breaking my rules. And this time I want to win it. Just like all of us want to win. But deep down I want to win by following the rule. I don't want to win by breaking it. So even right now, I know that sometimes breaking the rule is good, but right now I just don't want to do it because I know that I'm not at the level where I can manage my trade discretionary, like get in, get out, scale in, or scale out, taking partial, like moving stop loss, break even, like too many things for me. And I know I know there are people doing it like really well, and I want to do that as well. Trust me, I really want to do it. But when there are a lot of decisions and when I have to think when the trade is running and I have to make decision, usually one thing leads to another, and usually I end up by blowing out my account. So that is the reason why I didn't close the trade and just let the take profit take care of itself as my rules stated. Set and forget. Yeah, I can think outside the box, but maybe not now. Okay, that is the second day. Alright, so here is update on the trade. Well, I entered the trade around 2 hours ago. My wife was sleeping, so I couldn't really talk. But yeah, just want to give you like an update on real time. Um, so why you already knew, we have I have an opening trade on Bitcoin from yesterday, and I should open another trade somewhere around here. And the stop loss is a little tighter, and so take profit is still the same. But the thing is, I gonna close the trade today. Winning or losing, I have to close the trade today. Um, that is something that I really have to consider because my Myforexfunds fund doesn't allow to trade Bitcoin on the weekend. So yeah, that is something I have to consider. Yeah. So the previous trades based on 4 hours and 1 hour, but this trade is basically based on 1 hours, and it's based on this swing. So even it's on the same pair, but I took the trades on different day, and this trade is not like it doesn't have the same narrative like this one. They have the same buyer. That is something that I have to admit, that they have the same buyer, a bullish. So the reason is that you can see price came back into this fair value gap, and at this is a discount fair value gap, and it actually rejecting at the mean threshold right here. And then I wait for the first confirmation, which is price come down into this other block right here and really pushing up, and then I saw another rejection at this other block right here with lined up with a fair value gap as a discount level, and it rejects again. So I have a two confirmation that price is engineering a market maker buy model, and it happened right at the discount level on a bigger dealing range. So for me, this is something that really good. Yeah, it is something that's really good to consider. And my stop loss is to cover this low, and to trade on 15 minutes with around 100 pips stop loss. I have to consider that my friend fund actually have a 25 pips spread on crypto, which is really, the art is not really stacking in my favor. But I really just, yeah, just like to trade. But to be honest, it is moving really slow today, and let's see how that unfold today. I I execute one trade. If I have to enter another trade, it will probably not Bitcoin. Yeah, so that is a quick update. So we have right now two trades on Bitcoin with different stop loss and different sizing, because I consider they are different. It's not a pyra a pyramid thing where I moving my stop loss to the same area and trying to sizing more. No, it's not really. So yeah, that is first trade. And like always, you can see market open. This is live market condition. There are no replay button. Okay, okay. All right, guys. So here is the second trade of the day, and probably the last trade of the week. So and this is still in Asian section. Sometimes I just feel like I really trapped into the Asian section due to it's the morning and the noon time of my time zone, so it's quite Yeah. Anyway, so here you can see primarily higher, take out internal liquidity, and then rally back, respecting this order block, trade higher, come back into discount, respecting this fair value gap, and yeah, what does that show me? That show me basically price is in a market maker buy model. And in market maker buy model, what I am expecting is probably gonna be really like respecting the bullish order block or the fair value gap, and also PDRAs in especially in the discount level. So recently on 1 hour chart, you can see the latest reaction is when price coming to the fair value gap right here, and it trade down to where? To this Dow candle, to right into the mean threshold of the Dow candle. So when it trades to this fair value gap, if price trade lower and break some kind of it show me some kind of displacement, then I may consider to like changing my buyers. Unfortunately, it actually respecting the nearest Dow candle. So for me, it is the sign that the market maker buy model is not like ended yet. That's the reason why I'm still looking for buy entry. So this is a 5 minute chart. Well, my stop loss it actually covered the like this displacement. It's not really like strong, but it is bullish, and it reaction after this take out this short-term low and filling this gap. So for me, that's quite enough. And for the trade, I use 1 to 3 risk reward ratio and target just basically using a trend line to determine my targets here, a trend line right here. So and probably it's gonna go higher, but I would be nice if it gets to target just 1 to 3. For this one is actually the daily average to range of the last 3 days. So average every day is moving around $15. So my target is around just 7 or 60% of the daily range. So I think that's very possible, and this quite lined up with this liquidity right here, and yeah, probably a little small right here as well. But yeah, we have the trend line, we have a liquidity right here, so I think that's quite good for me. So that is the last trade of the day. But here is a problem about the opening trade. Now I have a 3 opening trade, and this very very unusual. And let's talk about risk management. In Yeah, let's go. All right, guys. So here's the thing. I have a 3 opening trade right now. Before you say anything, everything is just within the plan, right? So 2 trades a day. I'm not really breaking anything. So now let's talk about the money management thing. So I have high to, let's say, here is my balance, and my equity drawdown will be around, I think in my favorite fund it's gonna be around 13,000. Well, it's gonna be 13,000. So here is my risk manager indicator, and you can see I'm risking 2 trades on Bitcoin, which is around 4,000, and for gold is for another 4,000. So in summary, I have around 12,000 floating or possible risk. So here's the thing, from my experiences, you don't want to get close to the maximum drawdown because the slippage will take you out. Well, it may sound like 1,000 is a lot, but it's not. To be sure, you want to be really like 11 or even 10,000 in risk. If you have like 13,000 to risk, then probably you don't want to have a like open position that actually, if you stop out and lose all the trade, you're gonna lose like 12 grand like this. It's gonna be like, I mean, you're gonna be out. If market moves strong, my preference actually like their saver somehow is kind of lacking when the the big movement happen, like pre-London, pre-New York, or London Open, and stock market opening at 9:30 or something. You don't you don't want to, so better be safe than sorry. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna move my stop loss for the Bitcoin trade into this is the first trade yesterday. I'm gonna move stop loss to this, and you're gonna see my stop loss for all the trade now is around 10 grand. So 13,000 for like 10 grand. I have 3,000 for what? 3,000 just for sleep pay, right? So that is how you like prevent yourself from violate the rules and getting kicked out of the funding challenge for no reason. So I know that's quite long to listen, but that's I think that's very helpful for you if you are about to take challenge with my fund. So let's see how the trade play out. All right, Goey doing quite nice from my entry. It just goes straight up. All right, so see you on the next update. All right, so here is the update on the Bitcoin persistent trade, which is the trade that I opened this morning. This one had been stopped out when prior week here. I think here it doesn't look like it touched my stop loss, but on my Myforexfunds fund it's already, yeah, that's my stop loss. So I lost 1 hour for this trade. The trade right here is still opening. Well, so the first trade today is a loss. Okay, so here is a quick update on the trade. You can see it's almost hit my take profit. Like, yeah, today this trade very similar, and then London pre-London, London Open, and their market ship, and price now heading down. So I actually closed this trade as at this price, and losing around, I think it's around 3,000. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, yeah, I could have a closed trade right here, whatever, or check partial right here. Yes, I can, but let's save it for the quickly reflection. For the Bitcoin trades. So after this trade is, I think I close up the trade around this region. I mean this remain trade. For small loss, I think due to the spread, I think my trade entry is somewhere, yeah, somewhere up here, not really here. Like there's some. Anyways, I closed that trade for around 300 lot. Yeah, so basically it's like break even. So that's it for that means that is, well, two trades closed and there are losses. So here is a quickly update, and the first thing, the next week is after holiday. I'm not going to trade Bitcoin. The reason that I close this trade at break even after this trade hitting stop loss is when I check the average true rand of the last few days, it was surprisingly low liquidity, and I know that I should have considered checking that before trading with Bitcoin, but yeah, I realized that besides screen trading Bitcoin, day trading now on crypto is not a thing, and yeah, is it doesn't move. Yeah, it's a bit doesn't move, so I don't want to waste my time next week to yeah, to analyze Bitcoin, especially for the challenge. So yeah, the first thing, no Bitcoin trading. Second thing is now I am down around 5R, and that led me to only around almost around 15,000 left. So which is give me around four trades to risk. Then yeah, that is, I have a four last trade, and so what I'm going to do is next week the game plan may be different. Um, Here you can see the first two trade right into my stop loss, and I close the day, and the next day on Thursday, on the gold trade I got to 2R, and then at London Open price just revert and go right to my stop loss. And the Bitcoin trade is, yeah, nothing to talk about. But today the gold trade got to 2.5R and then revert to my stop loss again. The same thing happened. London Open and the shift in market structure. So imagine if I trade discretionary mode, and it could be better, right? But it's a good thing about, I know that you see this and you I think most people gonna be very like negative about this. But the thing is, I know that I'm in red right now, but I'm pretty happy that I can actually follow the rule of two trades a day, and my risk is basically, besides sleep aid thing, is very under control, and probably I need to be more patient to wait for London. and New York as well, not trading only in Asia. I mean, probably in Asia I still get through in 2.5 hours, so Asia definitely still working, but the only problem is that I let's take profit to this thing, and it looked like my target, the way I am identify liquidity and the take profit is not really accuracy this week. So the fourth thing that I haven't talked about is be the chain I want to see and step up. When I'm thinking about doing this kind of video, let me be clear. So what do I mean by being the change I want to see in this world? Well, you know, the last week I actually passed a challenge in 1 week, and that's nice. And if I haven't done this video when I doing that challenge, it's gonna be a lot better. The win rate is better, the profit is better. But this time when I decided to document everything, and I got like losing shit and like 0% of win rate, and man, it's just most of the trades they went very close to their take profit, and then just went straight back to stop loss. I mean, I have all right to not uploading this video, to hide my thing, to hide my shit, to hide my weakness. But I think we all doing it, and we are hiding shit behind our trading desk, and we all want something better for our family, for our life, for other people around us, and for ourselves as well. And I mean, if I'm not uploading this shit and just waiting for it to be perfect, or just waiting for the next winning streak and upload and get a good engagement grade, whatever, but that's not real. And if I'm not being honest to myself, then I cannot be the chance I want to see in this world, and that chance is being a successful trader and spread the good vibe and helping one person at a time being better at trading, yeah, and deliver better content, like create some kind of impact on people's life by trading. And if I just when I search for something, I also search for people that are actually making money. I'm not searching for people that are doing video and showing loss. But if I'm not uploading this thing, I just feel like I'm lying to you all, and I just cannot do that. And yeah, so I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for myself, and I'm gonna be prepared for myself to not take any shit. And yeah, I'm not like allow myself to be hurt by stupid comment or hater, whatever. So the thing is, a lot of people gonna speed up the video, that's good, but a lot of people gonna just skip the video and try to see the last part. And yeah, I think I don't want to make this too long, but yeah, this is a hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna make a very this is real what it can be. This is the best thing I have ever done for myself as a trader, to look back and seeing where I am today. And yeah, I hope that you find something useful. In 2023, I'm gonna be focused, and I'm gonna be better. And this carb losses is why I keep telling you to just buy the challenge that you can afford to lose, because in the first phase you're gonna risk bigger than your usual risk is. And yeah, that's how you're gonna trade. And if you risk less, you're gonna trade more, but if you risk more, you're gonna trade less. So that's just basically the same. It just depends on your trading style and how you want to optimize your winning rate to your passing rate. So whatever you choose. So if you want to see the next part or the next week, let me know, because really I really want to know. I really want to see your comment. So yeah, let me know how many minutes that you watch, if that is okay. Okay, I see you all next week. Have a great weekend, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. That is one of the best video I have done, and yes, it's done, whatever the result. See you on the next video.